What's going on? I'm Jake. Welcome back to KALE Robot. Today we're cooking with peas. English peas to be precise. These are only available really towards the tail end of spring and beginning of summer. So when I saw them at the market, I thought, let's cook some pasta. Peas and pancetta are a reflex pairing. They're great together anytime. So we're putting together peas, pancetta, mint, some basil, and some lemon. So it comes together really quick. It's great for a throw together weekday meal, but tasty enough for really a main event weekend dinner too. So let's put this all together, see how it's made, and get cooking. So check it out. Time to shell the peas. Now, English peas do have to get shelled, unlike sugar snaps that we've worked with in the past, where that pod is edible. These are not. You got to get them out of the shell. It's pretty quick. You just take the tail end and peel the bottom, and then you just start shelling. Again, happens pretty quick. And once these are all done, we're going to have to cook them. They're a little bit too tough to eat raw. So first thing we're going to do is set up an ice bath. Always get this done first because it makes sure that after we blanch them in boiling water, when we put those hot peas into the liquid, it's in cold liquid, so it changes the temperature super quick. All right, what's great about this recipe too is we're gonna get this water nice and salty. It's gonna both flavor the peas, but it's gonna be doing some double duty too. We're gonna be cooking the pasta in this water a little bit later. You do get a little bit of the flavor from the peas in that water. It's pretty subtle. To be honest, you're probably not gonna notice it, but it doesn't hurt. We're only cooking the peas here for about 2 to 3 minutes. It doesn't take long. They're obviously super little vegetables here. So we'll get these, once these are all nice and cooked, we scoop them out. Got a little strainer device here, a little spider, and straight into the ice bath they go. In the meantime, while those are cooling, let's get 1 lemon and peel it, okay? And we're gonna take these lemon peels and just slice them into little strips. And what's great about this is once they cook in the sauce for a little while, they're completely edible as is. They're gonna both impart those essential oils from the lemon into the sauce, but they're also going to become nice and tender, so you can totally just eat them. Okay, first up we've got our pancetta. Nice thick slab of it here. The main distinction between pancetta and bacon is pancetta tends to not be smoked. It's gonna be cured with black peppercorns and bay leaf in this instance. Super flavorful, adds just an extra sort of layer to the flavor. I'm slicing these into lardons, so nice ribbons. That's gonna go into a nice hot pan. And that's gonna start the fat rendering, and that's gonna be the beginnings of our sauce. I'm using a nice wide saute pan here. It's gonna be big enough for us to not just build our sauce, but to also add the pasta in later. So something big enough you can toss everything together. Next in, we're gonna be adding a little bit of olive oil and our lemon peel, and then a nice ladle full of water to go in. That's gonna deglaze the pan and get the sauce really started. Now, in goes the pasta into the water. Use whatever you like. This is my favorite gluten-free pasta. It's a red lentil penne, but if you can eat gluten, definitely use some delicious borilla or whatever your favorite penne is. So get that going, and what we're gonna start to do here little by little is just ladle in that pasta water. And if you're not familiar with the pasta water and why it's so important, pasta water really just gives your sauce that sort of velvety, luscious texture. It's carrying with it the starch from the pasta as it cooks. So little by little, the water is going to reduce in your saucepan, and it's going to just make the sauce a little bit thicker. And what's great about having a nice thick sauce is that it sticks to your noodles. It's gonna get into all those nooks and crannies and crevices, and it's just carrying with it all that flavor. So you want a nicely sauced noodle. That's always the name of the game here. So taste your food as you go. The pasta is getting pretty close, and we're just watching that pasta sauce come together. You're seeing the bubbles getting a little bit thicker. You're seeing just what we want in a pasta sauce. All right, so what I'm going to do now here is just reserve some of this pasta water because we're about to drain the pasta. And I'm cooking the pasta about 2 minutes under the specified box cooking time because it's going to cook a little bit longer in the pasta sauce just at the end here. So in goes the pasta. There it is. Okay. And then we're going to add the peas. These are nice and cold now, so you want to make sure those get heated through, and they're going to cook a little bit longer here in the sauce. So this is why we kind of cook them for as long as we did, as short as we did earlier on. A little lemon juice goes in, and just make sure we're keeping all the seeds out of there. And then goes a little bit more pasta water just to get that sauce just right. Down go the herbs. We've got lemon, basil, and mint. All right. Give this a nice toss, and then we're going to add our special super secret ingredient, which are pea shoots. There are some great pea shoots at the market, so we're really just amping up that pea flavor. So we got 3 real central flavors here. We've got peas, we've got lemon, and we've got pancetta. All 3 are really harmonious together. The lemon just brightens everything up, and the acid really contributes to that. But when you have the lemon peel in there, and then sort of the lemon basil, which is sort of just got like a little twang of lemon in an otherwise sort of basil flavor, it really just gives it a lot of great complexity. And then you're just ready to plate. Looks delicious. You can see how that sauce is sticking. It's bright, it's fatty, adding a little of that great olive oil here at the end, some finishing oil. And then we're going to hit it with just another splash of pea shoots here at the end. And it just comes together like this. I ate it like so quickly. I was actually a little surprised because I hadn't made this pasta in some time, but you just can't go wrong with some of these combinations. So anyway, this has been the recipe. I think it looks pretty. I think it tastes delicious. It comes together, again, really easy and just requires a few ingredients. Feel free to leave out some of these flourishes. I just thought they were all there for me to grab, so I did. Anyway, that's it for today's recipe. It was fun to make, fun to eat. More Italian to come. That's it for today. Thank you for coming. I'm going to see you next time. Stay cool out there. Bye now.